Behind me is 3294 Charles Fay Passage in the preserved community of Glenorchy in Oakville. It was built in 2019, 4 bedrooms plus 1 bedroom in the basement, 2,400 square feet above grade, brick and stone exterior. My name is Feras Riyal, and I've sold over 200 transactions in Oakville and the GTA and over 10 years in this market. Stay for the whole tour. It's 15 minutes and we'll go room by room and see the upgrades that have been done to this beautiful home in Oakville. So I'm at Charles Fay Passage in the preserve, North Oakville. Nice, quiet street. This is the preserve community north of Dundas. And we were gonna tour one of the homes. The preserve is one of Oakville's most family-oriented communities. Odunawi Public School and top-rated elementary options are close by. You've got White Oak Secondary School is in the area, 16-mile sports complex nearby. Parks, trails, and ponds are threaded through the entire neighborhood. Oakville Trafalgar Memorial Hospital is minutes away, highways 407 and QEW accessible without crossing into heavy surface traffic. Low traffic passage, this is not a through street. Families with young kids notice that immediately. Let's go inside. Enter. So we've got 9-foot ceilings across the main floor, hardwood floors throughout, living room, family room, dining room, hallways. We've got the recessed spotlights throughout. Notice the crown molding. This is like the dining room. This door leads to the basement, which we will view shortly. This what gives a lot of feeling of space. So to my right here is a nice decor. It's a feature wall, flat panel molding, custom millwork panels. Nice. Got our stainless steel appliances. Here we've got the living room. Again, hardwood, pot lights, your gas fireplace. So you notice here the gas fireplace has flat panel molding integrated into the ceiling above. Another feature I liked about this is the motorized blinds. There's your backyard. Breakfast area here. That's nice. Step outside into the backyard. So I walked you through the main floor with flat panel feature walls, motorized blinds, chandelier and double height foyer, French molding over 2 floors, crown molding every single room, and now you're looking at the backyard. Here's what I've learned in 10 years of selling in Oakville. The backyard tells you whether the interior finishes were a sales decision or a personal standard. If an owner upgraded the home to sell it, they do the kitchen, they do the bathrooms, and they leave the backyard alone because buyers don't negotiate on a concrete slab the same way they negotiate on tile. If an owner upgraded the home because they had a standard for how they wanted to live in it, they finish the backyard too, because they're the ones using it. Stone patio, full width, tempered glass banisters, step lights. This was not done for the listing photos. This was done by people who wanted to use this space and wanted it to be right. Got the powder room here. Main floor laundry. The mudroom, sink, access from the garage. Going back to check the second floor. Let's head straight to the primary first. This is a 13 by 16 walk-in closet. Overlooks the backyard. Freestanding tub. And a shower. This is the second bedroom. So the primary bedroom overlooks the backyard. You've got your second and third bedroom here, and they're sharing a bathroom. And the fourth bedroom has its entrance also, can go into the ensuite. Let's go to the basement. Professionally finished basement. Good ceiling heights. Comes with a fridge, kitchenette. That leads to the cold room. Nice finishing, wood floor throughout. Nice space here. It's got its own full bath, enclosed bedroom with a large window and a walk-in closet. So the home we toured today is a Rosehaven built in 2019 in the preserve of Glenorchy. It's got its brick and stone exterior, as we've seen, double door entrance, soaring double height foyer with chandelier and French molding. 9-foot ceilings throughout the main floor, hardwood floors on the main, crown molding in every room, every single room. A natural gas fireplace, feature walls with flat panel molding, open concept main floor, custom built closets, main floor laundry, epoxy garage floor with EV charger rough-in, stone patio with tempered glass banisters and step lights. Gazebo ready area, 4 bedrooms upstairs plus a 5th with a walk-in closet in the finished basement. You've got 4 bathrooms including a 4-piece primary ensuite with freestanding stub. Basement with a rec room and a bedroom. 2,460 square feet above grade at $1,599,000. So let me tell you exactly who is buying this home. The one that buys, the primary buyer is a family that has been in Oakville for several years, maybe in a townhome in this community, maybe in a detached on a busier street, and they've decided their next home needs to be the home they stop at. They've toured enough properties to know what they're walking away from in the mid-tier. Builder kitchens that were never updated, carpet that's been there since 2013, powder rooms that feel like they were finished in 20 minutes. They've been disappointed enough times that they know exactly what to look for. This home answers most of their questions. A 2019 build with 7 years of history, no surprises in the mechanicals, no outdated systems to budget around, and an interior that was upgraded to a standard that most renovated homes never reach. The crown molding detail alone touches every single room. The foyer tells you on arrival who made these decisions. The second buyer is the family navigating a multi-generational situation. And the basement resolves their conversation before they even have to negotiate it. You've got the bedroom, the walk-in closet, a dedicated dining area, rec room, bathroom, plus a fridge and a kitchenette. The lower level is self-contained enough that the word privacy genuinely applies. 2 households can live in this home without the daily friction that usually comes with it. And then there's the buyer who simply doesn't want to renovate. They have a budget for a home and they want to move into something that is done, not done to a builder standard, done to the standard of someone who cared. This home was not flipped and staged for a quick sale. It was lived in for 6-7 years by people who had standards and held them through every room in the house, including the basement, including the garage, including the backyard. Over 10 years of selling homes in Oakville and the GTA, I've come to believe that the Preserve delivers one of the better combinations of community quality, school access, and resale stability in North Oakville. It is an established neighborhood without being an aging one. The builds are recent enough that the community still has energy, but mature enough that the infrastructure and community identity are fully formed. Families who find their home here tend to stay until they need to upsize again. And when they sell to families who made the same calculation they did. We've seen the backyard, and the decision made in the backyard is one that made this home stand out for me. Every one of these choices was made by someone who had a standard for this home and applied it consistently in every room, every detail, including the backyard. When you buy a home like this, you're not buying someone else's renovation project. You are inheriting someone else's standard. If you want to walk this property, and I think you should walk this property in person, because the foyer is one of those spaces that changes when you stand in it. You can reach out to me directly. The link is below. I'll pull the current comparable sales in the Preserve so you know exactly what a 1.6 million represents in this community right now. And if you are trying to understand the practical difference between buying a 2019 build and a 2012 build in Glenorchy, the Preserve, or North Oakville at a similar price, that is what I break down in the next video. It's a question I do hear constantly from buyers comparing inventory in this community, and the answer is more specific. than most people expect.